Yamawadro Emwakwaba ebe numenu sia kase boso Oyerepa television yawo edum Kumase Bosheba Plaza ebraso esa ye numenu sia kase bonsem edika na editie ye de besomo na de de ba ne de akotini wo mu ani mu nsem bi eni
kafa neutrality allowance hono empani se nkosi kine fie ye behu anu nu egubre
aban ya de nsama todwa wo chemu so ma ye nhyehyeye soronko so mo beboa amanya mo kane akomea me ahodora ayasabea ewo
Efiase to aba ewo constituencies ahodo mu ya wo yi eko ni mpanimfo
se ye kwa Russia maimu nso a mpanimfo aye jehye yo mu chirem a ingresi eman no emrahye bedwafo wo mu be ahanu aduo wotwenso de wo ma won kwan ema ontumi ma wo man ni
ensem wenum bi ene de tete saa editie na esefata ene mu edi hu nkomo no ene yesi hu nkonwa nwumre ye ya mo ne ye ahia eyeme ekuyesi do a mene menua
mame efia nyako
afi kase no enchiremu ena edidi soyi Ghana ban aso ye hwe apadi hu nsem so aka nsem bi de atodwa se Civil and Local Government Staff Association Ghana ayetwa kuiti afene clocksag wo mo kire se ye mo neutrality allowance sanse ekuo ni mu nipa ni bi ho amanyo se mo ntimi nya bi ene bi mo so ya manyo sempa ediska nti akoye se de esisie bi apie mu amene aban panimfo kire se watie wasem na kina wone wo mu besi nkunwa
Enipa Udiopi ena aba betwem se ehunhia se Ghana ban beje Civil and Local Government Staff Association ensem ode ato aban nim se wona wo ye adwuma na emumon koya amanyosem no aban pe won akatua wodi anim wo hamu chichemu adiunu emfa mo se allowance sansemi aka ho bi ama Ghana ban ene closer agpenifo ena National Labour Commission akwakodi nhyiamu na nemu ena osoafo abedi atwa apadi ensem so ede aba betudwa se aban ede ato mpanifo nyina se oma ne mre ekopi mefiada se ebeya obetimi epepo mesibre amasa hawo no honorable bright rekubro be ene nsentwefo kasa na wochi mi se enti ehun akohia ne yese ewo se aban pini nachi na aban sa aba na ni nyina emu no eyade one close agbanifo edi nkomo edrechi pa a wo hwe animu se efiada de eyade a obibia ebenya de ope.
We are still talking. The last time we met they asked us to go and meet and we have not completed the discussions yet, so we've pleaded for a little bit of time. So we hope by Friday it will be done. So the directive was given. We are engaging. Engagement is not a one-way process. So we are still talking. That's why we're giving you up to Friday to talk. So both parties have agreed that let's engage. By Friday, we bring finality to the matter.
Executive Secretary Emma National Labour Commission Owura Ofusua Samoa enkase emu no say wakachi closer adwumayefo se won kono nkonko ye adwuma wa bra aban ne mpanyefo so etena se na wapepo mesibre bi ama won hawo no.
Today Ministry of Finance has been here, right, represented by Mr. Jolulu and others from the ministry. The closer were here. The Ministry of Employment led by the Deputy Minister was here, as well as Fair Wages and Salaries Commission. So both parties, right, to the dispute, that is CLOSAG and then the government, have told the commission that they are settled on the matter. Right? The minister has been briefed. He is to brief cabinet tomorrow, and then what happens? He can now issue the letter to the controller. In a like manner, CLOSAG is also to call off the strike, right, which was contingent on the letter. CLOSAG is telling us that yes, it is not for the Executive Secretary to stand here and call off. It's subject to what do we call it, council meeting. So as he lives here, with the directive of the commission, he is writing to his council members tomorrow, invite them for a meeting on Friday, right? And then they will call off the strike.
Ningina muno, Tratra for Penima Closak, or as a bumpy ado, and so to say, or Shady Moon, so Sani abandoning penny for a best share beam.
Well, the government asked for Friday, and then we'll get our letter. We also considered the effect on our pocket. Our pocket is bleeding. So it should be a win-win situation. So like I said, we're hoping that by Friday all these issues will be resolved. They called for an extension to Friday, so we said no problem.
Ya to akase ebo no so na mfimfi mantamu na ye de moko gomwa epoye abato mpesua so ehonom na omanfo ete honom kiremu a efiti mfie mpinu ni du nwotwe no empumtudwuma ahodo bi omra hye bedwane dada ehya ase ese wo ye no omaja na jeje mu a entimi nya hwe ne mfamfa so oman nti omosre mpanimfo eso omunye bibi emfa ho.
Basically no project beba yesterday ebi wa ne yetumi wi bada yen wi no but when you to form a share a bianca even improvement be up to now there's no improvement na ibisa not a added on was car man the bb but amazamano on as MP you don't go and pay those but you lobby for them. Now, if you should, a friend a toilet project, another a hospital project, another a road project. Nara, there's nothing. Come on, walk in there. Oh, my banino. And the people there, I'm a manager, a friend, handing over notes to baby. But these are things that are with the ministry, departments, and agencies. Equal urban roads are a bone and Kraba road, able to follow up. Equal friend of feeder roads are Budata Junction to Budata Road or equal coastal development authority. You will see all the projects, hospitals, and a person and a Pezuka brand of hospital, a Mampo toilet project, equal Odumasi toilet project, equal a Gomo limousine, a chief company, a whole lot. Now, the project in Waka Habim. Na neza I don't know krumna I am from moment one call because na bani no he levy a boycott is no a boycott but obano a juma de na as I am from uncle lobby. Now if you have power to reject levy, don't you have power to lobby for a project to in Timpoto yen kade on start be before for I mean I know how it is how difficult it is. But let us order throw now but starting now work or simple things. Follow up and make sure contractors raise certificate out of what you want up to now. They've not been paid, and MP is not calling, not going to coastal development authority, not going to feeder roads, not going to urban roads, not going to any ministry, department or agency. Neither in there, and if that's fire, what to about more than China Guma is for a big problem. I remember my mom phone. Among phones, especially because it's not even about that baby or another baby. It's about my name. It's about making sure that the things I started, I get it done. A Juma me start, me they'll make sure that into remember whatever happens one day
I'll start this project but the election balance time up to this time no one can review. Send under my body, send a son at a sunset. Dear sir, I bind on channing you on motion among your man.
Yenny Biwa. Jaya, Dodona, echo, common and I'm a toilet. Into your toilet is some dear, a bro hapa. Into if I said 2020, na honorable Kujasmani, Abba said the toilet facilities neighbor. Into any pass, said the number. Now, your information say within 6 months time, and I say before election, you may do no more. Up to this time, it may do I stand still. A contractor Nankasano, when you anymore have your friend Okra, your home baby or ba, sa, no dear.
Yeah, I call a ballers, national toilet. Yen him so baby answer to election time national. contractor no na e dey enhwambo star ban say aban momode ana ko meboa na ewi toilet no enya wo krampa ye nim guase
Yeba santiman mu Kumasi Menhia South amania yensa kan free wo kire se ene dai MPP amanyokuo no wafi ase atoto na ba constituencies ahodo mu oman Ghana emu omo de ne kakra benada enom bewie kra na yensem twani Dicken Amoaten ekọ Menhia South ne mpesa so amania bo a odi free ho baaye eni so na yene Yera Moaten ya oye edwuma yeni a okoba pro e wo Menhia South ni nkomo ne emisa no na yesi yankasa Amoaten wote menka
amete onka
ma joy
yenia
na enade ne si wo Menhia South abato no ya titi baabi se pockets of basabasa ye kakra esisi but ni nyina mu no ni nyina akwa wieye Menhia South so na what say
Menhia South so de ene anopa no so na Gina secretary and penny for the by says 120 via a monomodern so of a shaft, you know. That's what no dream over that one for this. Different so and say empty the money kuno. Omo na so than anymore. Nemo or one ya so than the a car park and I saw than and the more canopy better. No when she said the come up and she got a thread on my fine manifest or more agent be a catastrophe or more. Then no one now my primary electoral commission. And so taking over and now or die nipa kakra e na ne ya say you say contest na nipa better enkrom then emu better emu de na say overput if you know a nine and na e kwa kwanya da ho say ye twom so aba nti eno omo say nipa no and nine no enya kwanya e kin to kan kakra beta say o gena nim and so e kan sem kakra de tire ampo na e gudu ye no no we Richard agreement sa fully after overput na ono otimi ko ejisi no oba kama anani ana otu dada no wan ko biu ejisi ne yewa domtom na dodo na ta afere no eti ono na abaye Menhia South constituency chairman for NPP and a third vice also state to mention ono so ko on the pusu bia na ampre a second vice so ye bon suchichi ono so de ono ni family no ko ye na so ono ana ti edin kunim na secretary Haruna Alhassan ono so ni sia oye constituency secretary edema Menhia South that's an assistant secretary Oscar Boa ono so de oko ono post na so organizer so Bubaka Alhassan otisu dadano ono so ono post bia na ampre no organizer no so interview prayer ni no na e ma member kuka enso na edin kunim ni to organizer so gi medie no so ekoba se interview no ko pray na so Henry Edukubi enso na ubi no de powder gudi komite oye kukum before national coordinator enso Basili Taka ono so na sisia no oko ono post ono so na ye national coordinator adima Menhia South inta delegate me 567 and then we pay 567 and we pay more onya kwanya echo ya mino ka se ni pan queen and as sisia no mamle kwan so e masa me to ba yi e consensus no omanyi wo na mom omo ya appointment kakra ba kwana mi bi ka ho afa na afi benefit that me every consensus executive do bitaya ta ana
na chese abato na bewieye o Menhia South na miamia wodo binom Greater Accra potem bi ene ye Nkumasi Asante ya akra ye tete se asebufuo bi kokokoko so ho na bambo security ankasa te sen wo Menhia South
you man anapano e fi no so wa betu nche no bi ebon de na asodan bit e de nimu entina ye ma unni card say bi accreditation say oye delegate ye ma enwem and I observe the answer you are more critical home. Apart from the police and also the delegate, we have find evidence in central Focano. They could put in a crack. Now, almost all my remark, I think the Bobe no and I the former fire almost my thing every room. Then I never continue to be a Basabasana and Manamia Coco Miano, or more better the course to be here at Candy. Now, better do a cook on the Omudi Ma, or more they be happy or no. About to say, when him Kaka won't say. no mamu basara se dia se 3 man na we ma find that before there na so before so bambo fit ye bobo nyina ko say no nine economy ya di media be we dia bambo ene basara se we ti wa kame mi di no ya frame na dia di no ha bi say ni ba so ti mention tax the meeting ka se na dia ba so ne dia asubie mu pa na dia ti ekọ ewie
na say ye per chairman constituency chairman I am nua be ma Oyerepa Tomtom
aha during that wa on Tomtom ti say ono na ti mention tax dia odi o mani o won na ma de ba ko kan say this pay dia o de be na bi si opa na ne wa be ya bi emfa from there twa so this match so ya twa e ba ka ho so ma ye ko house to house campaign so e be twa amana abomitinom ordinary from ama emna e share aye MP kamani ko no e twa aye do o mention tax
mo eni adwuma amoaten yeda ase de obesia abusuafo amoaten ensemni
Yegusua ewo New Patriotic Party MPP amanyuku animu constituency abato ya omototo na eso na Subin constituency amankwati school park ne so ya ebe Kumasi stadium na eye Subin die no omoto wo ho na Priscilla mbe na okọ honom sede ebe ya ode ho amane bo ebe mayen ya hwe so aba homa no so a ye nini nkomo Priscilla wote yanka Hello Priscilla Anti Yeguso hwese yensabeka Priscilla woba yenne no ebedi nkomo amane a yensaka chema na ahyase no mentebe ho ase ni penchen ebi ekokoso ewo ho no ma bambofo ene ba mu ema asomdwe ba ye ba ne sai kra ena sansem no etumi esisi ye oba wodi mu amane bo animu nchiremu ebe ma yesan so wo ho a efiti anopa no eba besi ebra abato no se yo Priscilla
Yo. Yanto aso ye twen Priscilla ne wa twen ye mu no ye beko mfifi mantam Central Region aba na woni a ye moa ntakrabo poultry farmers ye wo mfifi mantam chese woni nyi neoma bi ho na neoma na woni anyi hu ni nyina ye poultry nuane nkoko nuane na ye to ede ema moa no sese ne bo se de esi afro pata no enya asem ketoa egu omunyuma on businesses nyina egu no ya omo asu anso omo nya ka kyerefo omo nsem a odi atodwa ebini
Mafa wonmu edi poultry farm huduma ewo mfimfi mantemu eye Gwomwa East Manslimu no mo kasa kire se eniema wonmu edi ye poultry nkokon hudumedie no ne bo edi papa eye bro soya beans concentrate ne de keka ho enura hodo a womde ema poultry nkokon no ema wonmu etimi tunkosua papa no nyina bo ayeden enu nti wonmu kasa kire mu se ebetimi abasa ni manimu ya wombetu kosua buom ne mom omne atumamufo ene kasa ya dawroma sa atumamufo enhu se atukosua buom a mo nkasa ebia womu ene ye omo nema sa na mum enuane a womde boa ema poultry dwumadie no ekoso ma nkosua nyina epie mu no ne bo ayeden na bo ayeden ni nso nyina no eka omo bo nyina ebigina kosua eso enu nti no mo kasa kyeremu se kosua ne bo no omo eba abepegem na opani a wogina eye poultry pharmacy anem ekasa ye eye Dr. Samuel Esel woye opani kwankyerefo a oda ohema poultry farm ano ewo Gwomwa dabin oto aso ekasa kyeremu se eye ekuafo adwuma hodo eye ona odua buro eni so ye bin na sefo no aban emfasika nkoso mo asene na tumi aboa ama won mo dwumadie no won ho ahare won anti sanso a won mo ba betu nkosua mu nyina no enu achi no eyade a enipa won mo no mo ye adwuma no be se 60% de obeyi wo mo adi ama mo akwakotene fia won mo eni hwe eye ni nanso eye ohawa ebeba beda oman no eso
adwuma ne mo ayedin the titru ye aduanesem ebro soya ene concentrate last year na no bo na ntise this year no they say me no more kase above 50 kg almost 180 cedis per 50 kg so ya na say ko do 305 per 50 kg tree brown above 50 cedis oyster shares and concentrate the ama no moyede because of feed cost no also and then enun bibia ya totum ama aduma no emu ayedin se na American nti epeni ya tiseni nyina nso ebebisi ko bebi kusie so ze ya ntu kusie mu a yintimi nya aduma ndi se aduma no kwa na ekofom obi ya aduma no oboka so be ya aduma no obeboka de am so de tra fa kokra na fa so ya abaso so bi em peso beboka awu aduma
nti ebesre amanfo momwana aduane betumi ejina atofo so ha moto kusua ene amanfo ekeka eho nyina mpacho yenhwe oya eye ya adwenkro ni na se feed na ne boa edinti etukusua mere tikwambia so ebetum na aduane na nkoko ni die mu na ne boa edin tene so bi tukusua man nipa na nyi se bia kusua boa edin aduane na ne boa edin nti bibia so boa edin a ese yin egitum fi se economy na sasa nti engine tum sa
Aswaya ehwe ahonene ensam so ese wahwe hu se miamia ahodo bi wo hono ma pomden aso ye wo ho a enyam kane ahonsam e wo fom ani to ma ye nhyehyeye a omototo ne ma nyina sa o mai mu ba bi apomden aso ye wo bia no omode enyam kane a ebekọ ho na osofa be de che ohwe ahonene ensam so honorable Mohammed Amin Adam ena di nsem we etu dwebra o makobie emfidi adwuma bi a ebeboa enyam kane a ahoden e wo Legon
Omai bia ni swade hunu se na de hye benya apomden map se beye na apomden aso ya hodo wo mamu ebenya enyinam ade adi wonjuma aka ho bi ama Ghana aban akwa 52 MVA primary power station bi e Legon na dwumadie ase ena wasuafo abedi eche ohwe ahonene ensem so Mohammed Amin Adam ede to se Ghana aban afato no ho se obeboa ama ayasabe ya hodo wo mamu no onya ahonene ade adi wonjuma eno ne ka ho bi a wadi ka bi ede wo Legon no Babe Boama, University of Ghana Medical Center, and in the Gucci Research Center, Enya Enyinam, Dane Dena, Edia Diwonjuma, na Oshe ni se afin kwa wi no, ade aban be se bie ahodo pi, awo apomde aso ya ahodo a ewo omei emu.
Besides the Pokwasi substation, which was inaugurated by the President in October last year, works have been completed on the Kasua bulk supply plant, which is a 435 MVA capacity gas insulated switchgear substation. The $50 million BSP project was also funded by the United States government under the Ghana Power Compact program. With outstanding minor works, the project has been energized and is in operation, awaiting formal inauguration in June this year.
Dr. Darius Osei, NAA Chief Executive Officer, Emma University of Ghana Medical Center, Openi Chimi say, Ahonene Krabata Webi Ohui, Ebeboa Pa, Amu Jumano, Etimi Akonkai.
In all the things we do, power is very necessary. If you look at the facility where potentially we have 1,000 bed and 12 theaters with ICU of 36, then it means we are going to offer the kind of services of critically ill patients or the aged or some kind of patients referred to us who require some interventions. And even when people are dead, we need to keep them in the morgue. So in all cases, whether dead or alive, I think energy is necessary. Even though we have generators to support us, sometimes the turnaround time for generators to kickstart to support when lights are off. But with this, we are short of constant energy supply.
Yetu ansam ne so a ye ko Tachiman e wo Bunu East na wo mro no ne baako eso omanfo na e wo ne kire se bibia bo wono papa e wo empotamo ho a se 2024 enkoduru ho no na ban we meye bibi mfamfa ho ma omoma kwan ensuo ene no me bi ehia ma setene mu yedie ekoso no omo anya bia ene 2024 bi ene ho a obeba aba amomanfo ato aba e dia ma no
okone What a chiman and crony biso, our Bono East Capital no emu. A four no modo womo ye nipa wa doso bembi me 2000. Na amount for moteti ho, there be a more complaining womo soon mo raho. As over chromo ho dear, a dear many perry je was sitting mono, a binu ho, womunia quaning ye, and super be a new ho. Just a school be a hoya MA primary be ono. To feed you credit cocoa school man quade, a be any honum, just a she. Konomo dear, bibia, and cania cure any ho. It is a nyeme bia omani abrepan ba de se de kese ato abanyanim edi titiri mu ma shebedwani a wo ho ye wura mensa kosa e na afa aban krachi panyin a wo ho ye wura Benjamin Yawjakon se omo ye omadoye na omofa bi emre wo mu enye saade a efie mpinu dunu na abato edi anim wo mu nto aba na Mr. Chum Philip ye headmaster e won sonkone MA primary school ho onu so ade se de kese ato abanyanim ankrankre ekohudu a ensha abanyase so mo mmaboa wo mu mo nsu papa no ensu eni ho tables eni nkunya ebi ni ho bia teacher fo betena kora ebi eni ho
teacher fo boy ebe school etena mo teacher ko didi nya ko nya ntena so teacher fo school fo ko bia so fa bubu tinka ba mu wa enka sa nya man ketin nyina tinka ontin nya mu wa ani school so watch me no school bu wa se na bi wo so ha tinka be so be gwan ka ba school nyina wo so ha ma ya e bia nka so e be glad ba so see a problem ke se pa so we kuma ina wo ase ho ndiji se ye ba school a nkwale fu ya ko se so fi ho o ma sanda ba so na se ye wo titi so ni bi running what be so ase ya nkwale tin ko se ben ke je fu campus ya ke ni ba ndi se o mo ba school na ba so mo nyina sam pa ase ho mo ka se so ni bi aba ndi se nke se pipe ni se so a se e ya pa so so na da fama o mo ka saba ya nkwale
ye ni so ba ye kwa mo ba mo ni ye kwa no so nye enti yesra banse o mara meboy school no esha ye ni school ana ye ni so ye ba so ye be no mo ha ye dinama
na no achi na natachi ameya ono ye dukro won senkone ono so de adekese adesakase atompanifo enim so mo mara meye wo mo na amakwan o meye ma wo mu na nema amani pasitem ye fe na ye de no so mo fa bi emedum wo
ye frame na natachi ameya mena me ye nsonkone odikro na nsonkone ekro bi nso a ehye techimai mai ase na ye how kase ye da so nyina ne se ye kwan a efri techimai e de ba se ope techimandwa kase ye da hoyi no ba ya kase a efri ha e de ko se adwa no mu a metimi akase the whole techimai mo nsonkone ha ana edan edi kan nsonkone ekro de da hai ekuya na bia na nanom bae
ye ko oboase mensie mu na sanso omanfo wo hwani abre papa ye o maye ye kire na o mo ye kire ni na o maye de atia wo mo hene na na ba ewu akutuku omo kira nana wonye mpumtudwuma bia mfa ma omo empokra no anglogo ashante fo nhehye ye omo ye yese omo besesa omo kuro no no masiesie ba bia ma omo isan so omo to agudie no ama asase na se no ohene no omo kan bomu a chese wanye ama wo
manfo motete sanso ekiremu a na kyese wo mo hene na na ba ewu akwo so mienu ne timu eden pa afenso wanya bibia okrom ho no madi mpumto bia eba ho e betimi aka ne sade ase ne bo se na nan na mesa so na we sei etumi ebaaye omoto mo kasa yeso na mo kyese se wo hwe agfo a wo mu ewo ho no mo a omo ne mo ye no emwa eye manfo motete ho no kra o se ade omo de blasting mo ne ma no e de yare ahodo na bre manfo mo ho ese wo mu nsuo nyina aye nuro chemicals ahodo nko de yare no how ebre wo mu ntina o se hu behia so manfo motete wo no be kwakotuto kopapa baabi atena nam so ma agfo no diskabotene kese pa ema wo hini se nka baabi amanfo no etu akotena no papa baabi di ama wo mu na nso besi ne hwe bebre ni enya ade a wo hene no nso so atimiti sika no ai bibia sika na sa bre no wo hwe sika baabi a wo mu ehunu se wo ba ho a ewo agfo nkrata mu ese wo hina wo ho no mabu makoma ha sa aduasia 360 youth wa ma wo madwuma a wo mo nkrata no nso ni nyina no ensem no enye no kore ene no wogina so wo ye demonstration kese e de atie omo hini se eno ani me yompa akasa ono antu no ho ade so nyese omo abetu no
ndi afam go ni no edi abranche bia ni wa onya sa akwanya ni afesu ya sa ti se eji ehye na dwuma sesese wafa enipa 360 I was asked to do yes, I saw a penny for the years I shall say, so we now yes, I saw ranting. And here, Miss I said, you know, you go ahead now. Sasso Branche Bay in you said, I'm passer, we 87. And yes, yes, Nadaroma, Sa, Assembly, Omonfa, a dear or Mafa. ama saa so mrante yenya ho faso no o fasa di na man na abonte sene be ya ye no mayon kufa no betumi atraso ye mo sa man sa ye ante hwedi a ene de ga shom se asaso mo betna so o beto ye ho so o mo ba nya ti hansa no mo ba je ni masase ni so yie a cha o emfa ho no mo net a o ma de emfa ho no mo security o mo wo ye ni ba ya be fa so no mo atra so mo be sa so ye ni dia ene de ya ba go o mo fa ni na ye sa so ko mo ne bo aye no o fa ma le se die nwa ya ba bo ye sama mo mo so ma fa no fa ni ba ti sa ya ba bo ye sama mo mo ne sa so de o ma se e wo de o ma ye mo ti so mo se o ma sa le se e na mo ye ba no ye hu bebre say na bebre take decision bebre e ma eji bebre ye jam make us an say ye re social man na e fie bebre ane ane di aka ane bia ono be ye dwuma ja ye ne ane mu ba no so ane eji ngaka en ko nanso eji enti ase base si aya BBC ye na na timi asoma obi say omra ye na cheni bi ho me ne omunka omo ye 2 weeks obebia special man jam osman ye funu ba ko so omra ye na cheni no mo meka omo ye 2 weeks obetime bie special man man tie busa say die na na ba wi a ane take decision man ben ka ta juma boy na cheni ya for omo na na ba wi take decision e ma eji ana senti saja eji omo amra bonte me ni omo
ye gina sanso ensensem yi so na ye de ye man mu nsem no akwawie ye ne adane ye ho akwaba ne ye to so ye de bremo ene agudi nsem sports yama yana hwefo nyina adwo na yama kwaba mraso se agudi mu nsem anwumre yensa aka no yede to aso emamunkofu nkroso nsem ene afisem ne abobo no anwumre yede dan wo sports line ye yensa se emfi Ghana Football Association ora Prosper Harrison Ado general secretary ema Ghana Football Association na nsem nyina ene se enche bia Ghana ebe pa coach a obedi Blasters anim ede akomundia 2022.
That engagements are going on, and that once conclusions are reached, we will announce to the generality of Ghanaians. We know this is one of the key things we need to conclude, and then to move on to the other things, and so. Work is ongoing. There's no use saying too much when we can just wait and then get the full blessing or otherwise, and then we can inform Ghanaians appropriately. You see, when you are in official positions, you can't speculate, and so we can only talk the facts. So as of today, the position is that engagements are going on. Once concluded, we will immediately announce to Ghanaians and then move on from there. But what I can assure is that work is already going on. People, I've heard one or two people say that, oh, they are delaying and that there's no work going on. No, the national team doesn't function like that. Work goes on. Irrespective, there are a number of things going on.
Yemfi Prosper Harrison Ado na na yonko coach Nuruddin Amadu na kache kaneno na oy coach ema King Faisa or the atudwa se ene no oni team no any problem bia.
Former player of Kim Faisal, a former coach, and then when things were very, very difficult last season, I just came around to give a helping hand because the time that I came was not appropriate because they were at the bottom, but I still took a risk, and then all things being equal, God being so good, we were able to escape relegation, and so after that, then we just decided to. I just decided to stay on and to see how possible I could also apply my trade there. So it's been good since I joined the club. Yeah, I did have a contract, but before this season, the beginning of this season, I had a contract. As I said, he's very emotional, and football is an emotional sport. And then as it is, he wants to see that things go the way it should go. Things should go right. The things should deliver what is wrong. And then he's not bad. He didn't necessarily interfere in any this on the bench, or he didn't say, could you do this, do this. Maybe one comment or there, but that one didn't make any.
Coach Amadou Nuruddin, former coach Emma Kim Faisal, and HMS Alhaji Karim Grusa, a team the AND and one interfere, I want a Jumana or Yenmo. Young Conco, phone cruiser, Enra, Villarreal, Ebe Piemo, our Anfield, the Banner, and Liverpool, a bomb a Caminoa. One more intimate auntie.
And a match even half as entertaining as last, very well indeed. Salah. Any more of this to come. Good chip in. Wide from Mane. Ball on a plate. Goal served to him.
He's just miming what he should have done now. I don't know if he was offside, but it was a beautifully flighted pass from his strike partner. It really was. In the end, he attacked it at an awkward angle.
Thiago, head up, looking for the best option. And that was it. What a cracker. Really beaten. Just needed shimmy from Thiago, and a nice ball clipped in. It actually caught Diaz and Mane a little bit by surprise. Salah, Henderson across the face. Rooney was struggling. Rooney's been beaten, and it's the captain of Liverpool, Jordan Henderson, who's caught us all out.
Well, the deflection's done for Rooney there, but I still thought he would have done better than he did. But no wonder.
Salah pokes it through, and it's poked past Rullian in by Sadio Mane. One becomes two.
Yemfio na yonko Thomas Tuchel na suye oye manager Emma Chelsea. Nensem nyina se Antonio Rudiger offer Chelsea no a decision obia ebo enyeso.
It is a huge factor in our last 1.5 seasons together. He gives everybody confidence in the dressing room. He is a unique character. He's an aggressive leader. He is available over 100% of the matches, like 90% of the matches. He's simply available, and he plays on an outstanding level, and he gives you confidence if you play next to him, if you play around him. And now is also for him and for us is the most important thing, that it ends like it started and like it was for the 1.5 years, on the highest level possible. And this is where the focus needs to be right now. No matter how the situation will be solved and when it will be solved and how things will be settled in the end, and how active we can be on the transfer market.
Eno Thomas Tuchel, yefi Thomas Tuchel aso ya yenwura mu ewo ensem foforo mu na ensem a efi Tammy Abraham aso ya ebanie former player Chelsea anyway adwuma ema AS Roma na ensem nyina ne se Jose Mourinho one of the best coaches one of adwuma we coach wa ma yasen hu Tammy Abraham game.
Like I said, probably one of the best coaches ever to walk on the planet Earth. You know, for me, he knows how to really drive you. And for me, this is what I needed. You know, I needed someone who can push me and bring the best out of me. And he's one of them managers, he doesn't have to tell you how good you are, how good you played. He always wants more. And, for me and the players, this is the perfect manager.
He always wants more. I know Tammy Abraham or say Jose Mourinho di Ukuchiwa on found sa wayade and answer wunyade do hear say obeyro ho na wayade na washe goose no ede amano. Young consent from Sir Alex Ferguson 2013 and odnijuma de to ho as manager Emma Manchester United na only Glazer families ni share na omo edin komo na ojem say na Manchester United ebe hia manager obetimi aboa club no manager obenya control over Manchester United. Some manager no any Eric Ten Hag obetimi adwumani ye am United.
Well, the thing is, he comes alive in springtime anyway. I mean, last year was an evidence of that, and he's run entries brought him to, I think, the boiling point now, and I think he'll do well. It's a great price. It's got the favourite to beat, and if it lasts, if it can see the 3 mile out, there'll be some race. It was him that brought me into the racing. The new manager. Well, I hope he does well, because the club needs someone to get in control, and I hope he does well, yeah.
It's going to be. What do you think, Desi?
Well, we were spoiled. This man gave us so many great days. We're suffering now at the moment, but we'll keep the faith.
Abusia yenyina say Alex Ferguson sem so na agudie mu nsema na ewo kase num no yemfori nyina NC sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football ye twa ho abaye ba e de ndije kase na eto aso.
And you may so ya sabe mo akwa babim adawase se wani gu so ehwe Oyerepa TV de aju so enigide mu ensem enamo sonfo ene maame akosua insuraba ensema medi bi ebrew ene se Gloria Safo actress akwedi nkomo bi Instagram ne nsema wakwocho nyane se Ghana for te se de aju no ohiam mpaibo
Ghana sinitwani a ne din ede Gloria Safo a wosan so ete Ghana ye TV so edi ne dwuma wode nsem bi abetudwa na manfo bekaya enchai e February bosum ne de to so eduba komche 11 February 2022 ena ne maame na oye prophetess anaso oye odifo ba maame Ophelia ye boa oto na nanom wonse do eno ena abaye ya ba bonten wa betworo se eye nsem bi a eha no pa sanse enam so waye ha ne maame wone nadamfo ne nua no komodifo ene ne nsem cheche mu nyina eno no te ne maame afiri ne nkyɛn a waye bibi pa nsem bebre ene nam na adwenem wɔsra Ghanafo senka ne manim ye se de be yankofo haw bia emre no ka Ghanafo enze awrade nyakopɔn ɛwɔ mpa bɔkwa so pa ema no se de be ya na adwenem nsem ne namu no enkofa sebi edam bi famre no ana sebi a ontimi enhwere ne nkwa wei ene nsem a Gloria Safo wabɛtworo ɛwɔ ne Instagram page eso
na esema Gloria eka na je se ohiampa ibode mu odin yenso ye bebo edi amano ye fi Gloria wa na ye kɔ eye faltelo enso eye dwumtuni wode aba betudwa se kane no emebi won etwa mu nkonya lewena so obesi ewu na sumdi amano ode mu nkyeremu se enatudwa
we on na me friend loan catch us loan I want my wife about precise so me who my wife I had I checked the same year and I'll see your memla oh I no loan ever be disrespect me when you say you to pictures be and who's a say president there me no yes mammy no ba kujina na ba kujina na me jina pipi because me do set this one a man started some year day omo heal me hey tell this tell that near there it's not I'm alone enya jealous be what you say because me baby am ekobia me won fans tie twa picture no na me hia oba ba ko ananka me de me side dey atu omko dem hu yan say hey sam kwasa sam na wo de wo kwakuma anu set untum fama and I'm saying damn just imagine on no loan win telling me such a personality like me. The catch him say, Unquasia, then I would walk, Kokuman said, soon to me from her. I am here. Now come in, soon. And the baby catch him say, no. And you're not a friend. Sebla said so. And one our friend said, oh, Bunny said so. But just let it go. And I'm trying to go into Mancasa. But yes, I didn't know me free said to me. So that time range over and I see my packing close to maybe a mucha, we know, and I'm here fast, and I'm couture now. But to Dimitri, or 3 or 4 sing, I'm here there.
And if I tell you, as some of our Bettigan, Caneno, Nani Chocho Mucho, Nimpna, any equipimpolo, the Siakasa be abainti, or one new opium say, and some of our Bettiga Fale, when I can learn the watching and we ain't mean patanto qualo. Yet also Diana may a cow. Kese enso akache yenya ye nim eye son of Jacob eye abon lunch ye bae ye huntade e koso efia wodo atade a wo she Ghana for se de sia kasa dia fa won kwa kese aba be pagana for che etu fo say yenjai eye abaya ne ntade nhye na wo hyehyehye na wo ye keka wasem na ye promote eye kwesi atanyom no na won konanim Emmanuel Kofi Botre eye Ghana Jumtuni enye basho biz nima ye friend kwa okese emrani Ghana for edeboni ye pa eye abodam akọ Twitter so akwa control nsem bi ediaguo ne nsem a wotro enya ye futu a wode ma Ghana for enya ye nim eye kwesi ata enyom a okolanchi ye enche kra son of Jacob efia wodo ekobi na atade abaye de sheko ye no akan wo bia ma Ghana for ekeka nsem bebre edefa ho ena atade de nyamie ne bunsametikonye na chese wuhu bibia fili said ya abaye mpokuya esijina tade mu na nesile hu nyina aguo na amanfo timihwede fili ye na chese na enya asem keto akra eno ena dodo na ede kasafa ne ntade ne ho a kwesi atakra ena ekoye interviewer na abaya ne ntade ho nsem ena yede ibusa no eno ena kwa okese aba Twitter aba betro se de yesi pia abaya ntade ho asem enka yede pia eye son of Jacob abona enka wo ye passe abon no betimi akwachire chen said the yesi hu no enti Ghana fo nyina enja efia wodo atade hye ensem ne ka na yemfa ye ni nyina entre son of Jacob abon lunch na yempia no se na be ya abon no enso betimi adru achire and abodam fansa bo wadwim abodam so efutu a ode abrega na for eno no migede say yebete na asopem nga bae waje na won frame dodo o social media so na o shatade abaye she ya na wotwe ne o ya kan ho asema kaka ena ka kesi etubu for so munjaika na mun promote kwesi ata ejom no na megina we na me de enanwumre ne gede nsem na me be so mo no e de asi me den e da so de mame akosia insuraba wo de wuhia me aya from Oyerepa goddess Mejina Majo Sokama Macron.
Yema hwefo nyina kwa abaye to ansam ne so na yewra amanoni ensemu a eni Nigeria man no akoye mra fofora se obi kire obi sia de ya na ye ne kidnapping ni bi wo se betu esika we fatu ne tiri so ne enya no eni omaye kidnapping amana beye mra wa ye be chew so wache obi asie no ye de oman ne mra be gina so ne ye de ekum
Nipa dodo ampempe na nipa bonefo eche wo mo edwon kosie ewo Nigeria memu no aka ho bi ama Nigeria man no ahye bedwa no akwa asetena na no mu na wakwakoye mra bi a odi aba betodwa se onia se nipa bonefo bi eche odi hye de ne kosie na otwa sika botre bi ma wo na se wo fa koti kwan so kotua na wonya posifo asotri ama won ntimi a anka wo hwe odi hye na anye na ama wa obekwa akode afiase emfie edunum na onia so ye chew se wakwakoche obi de na sie na court gitum se ampa wa ye sa edisubon bɔne na ɛyade a ebebua okumfo ye aka ho bi aman Opeyemi Bamindele a oyɛ tuture ni ɛma Senate Judiciary Human Rights and Legal Committee ɛwɔ Nigeria memu ɛnkasa emu no wotwem sɛ senti ɛho akohia so de saa amrɛ bɛba ne yɛ sɛ ohwɛ afempem mienu ɛne aduonu nko a ɛmabunu bɛsɛ 300 ɛna yɛkye wɔn ade wɔn kosie ɛwɔ Nigeria memu a afempem mienu ɛne dunan so wɔkye maya bɛsɛ 276 na ne nyina mu no sikabotena saa nipa bonifo egifiri emusuaku ahodoɔ hɔ na yɛ America dollar no 18.34 million.
Russia mine so ya ehwe amano ne nsam so ekiremu a basabasa ya so omo ne Ukraine ntem no ye wa man bi wo ho no ma wo ma hyeda kogina fa enu nti omo de so ene nkyehye bi ato ho no ma wo mo a ebi kura de omo pam wo mo afiri wo mo man no mu na omo si English mi ma na se Britain mra hye bedwafo ahanu de wo twenso kura de ye de tabo ato won so.
Entokwa ekosu wo Russia man no ene Ukraine man no mu a enam so ama ahodo mpanifo ede wano atum ekyere se Russia man enya adwen no aka ho bi ama Foreign Ministry wo Russia man mu ede tabo ato Britain mrashebedwafo bese 287 se ontimi entwe woni emepie mu wo omam kra kwadu a ode bo sampanifo ni se ekoba se Russia man enso aikon wo Ukraine man so no enya de a nipa yi abeka nsempa bia afa Russia man no ho eno aka ho bi ama Britain aban no ede ababetudwa se wotwa saa adehye na su no se emomma Russia memu a wonyina ontena Britain memu no ni wonjuma efise Britain man nya oman bi a ososo esuboni a Russia man edi Ukraine memu wa bra dan den nyina odi awu House of Commons wo Britain memu a ododo ne 650 ni nyina edi won sa hye krata ase kopem se Russia man ne beye ne ese no enya de omumu bia ebetu onan esi Russia man no emu.
Yede kase no esi wa ha na enwumeku afa ye ho ka bi Newman College o se nkan chem se Department of Nursing no omuguso a ejinipa woni atworo wase wo ye SSC titi O level ni A level na why nursing ni bi na wo certificate na person be top up be diploma na so say degree no ekwan eda ho UDS tamale na wo certificate ni free na National Accreditation Board age wo matum wonya opep hostel a obeda ubenya ada ena fe wo sika ne school fees wonya momu a eno so ba mpanimfo behwe no ma chiche mama wo na wo ho ato ya no wafre 0574661117 and also 0246678004 number simu bia obefre no ye bejo so ne eni wadi nkomo
kwasia da ebe eye adwuma ye foda wa ye adwuma wo hia ese wudi agro na wotenetene wapom ndi mpanifo aye hyehye ye se dwada ye second me ya na kotoni ma boso me de toso mienu a eye afofida no Oyerepa FM eno Oyerepa television ye health work ya ye benantie to montene so afi Oyerepa adwuma mu ha anopa no nsia akopie mu wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium Heroes Park agudie bebre bekoso wo ho kenke party enso bekoso eating competition ene ne ma hodo bebre photo shoot eka ho ye to nsafra ya hwefo ne yadofo nyina ese edwada ebe no nsia pepepe momra na ye ne mo enante montene so sana ne wukuada so no ide fetel eye nkramufo ebranda so omudwa nyina fa hye ne wi na so omode echiwia ne ba wie ya de eche a ye kwa aboabo filling station ye total ho near the OBS any OBT dwumadi na kan bom afiri ho abram sana today sports so ebe ka ho mo ne ye nkamom na yenye ema ne nye fe
yenye ye beso mo kase mo nwumri eye me akwese do amene menua
mame efia nyako yedamase ema momu ene hwa na nsikrom ena etos